And we're live. Hi, everybody. Today I have Julieta, who lives today in Montreal. She was originally from Argentina. She's in construction. She has a young adult and a younger boy as well, both sons. And she became a digital business owner. And she's also an action taker. So thank you so much, Julieta, for coming. It's so kind of you. It's so late for her. I didn't realize, but I'm lucky that I have such wonderful business partners. And it's my honor and pleasure to have you here today. Would you tell the audience a little bit about yourself and what is it that made you take this big leap of action and become a digital business owner?
Yes, thank you so much, Nandini, for your invitation today. I'm happy to be here. Despite the time, we don't care. We make it work. This is the little moments I get to do my
Yes.
business after work in the evening. I was having another session before you with somebody. So, I was on a roll. So it's great. It's great. No problem for that. And I'm really happy to be here. You said, my name is Julieta. It's hard, it's different, weird to say Julieta because everybody calls me Julieta here. But actually, my name is Julieta from Argentina, and I'm living in Canada since 18 years now. When I came to Canada, I had my degree from my country, which wasn't recognized here in Canada. So I went through the process of upgrading my degree to Canadian standards, and that took me, I would say, 5 long and costly years. Um, but it was at the moment what I judged better as an opportunity, since I was coming from another country. I have no family here. So I said, okay, I'm working as an engineer in my country. What better than work as an engineer right in Canada? So I did that, and I found a good job. I was also working at the same time that I was doing my upgrade to my degree. So that's why I'm saying it's costly. It's a long and costly process because it's costly emotionally and financially, of course, because it's not free. You have to live here. You have to work. You have to support your family, and it's very emotionally. It's a very big emotional charge, if you will, because you want to come keep ahead. Come stay ahead for your family back home. Have young kids. At the time, I only had my boy, my youngest, my oldest one, who was 6 at the time. And yeah, but still, you have to be present for them as a parent and whatnot. And then what happened is that, family situation changed. I ended up being the only provider for my family. And at that point, I was already working as an engineer, which was good. Actually, it helped me a lot because there were a lot of unexpected, expenses that came up with that special situation. And having a good job, it wasn't enough because my job could only do so much, right? It would only provide, and then the rest I had to manage how to get by, right? So that's when I started thinking, okay, I think I have to do something different. But I didn't know that such flat platform like this existed. I was just a normal user of social media, like many people, and I really discovered a whole new world behind what social media really is, and how we can benefit from it. Yeah.
Okay, so that's how you found this business. And what would you say are the benefits for you in this? Three benefits that you have seen for
Yeah,
yourself.
well, of course, aside from the financial aspect, because when I came into this business, I was needing to supplement my resources, which I actually was able to do with this business, because we have, people have to know this is a legit business. We pay taxes on our income. It's registered on the Canadian revenue agencies because I'm in Canada, and I assume in India it's exactly the same thing.
Yes.
You have to pay taxes. It's a legit business. We work with a great provider, and a provider that's been in the business in business for more than 50 years, and we as the online part are all almost 8 years this November. So nothing that's not good lasts as long as we have been present in the market, right? So the benefits, like I said, the financial one, but then getting to know this business, you are provided so many more things that you're actually not looking for. Because when I came here, it's because I needed something. But then this business opened up a world to me that I didn't know exist. First of all, is the personal development part, that this business touches a lot on that, because we work a lot on ourselves. Why? Because not everybody comes with a business mindset. Everybody needs more. Everybody wants more, but not everybody is able to get it if you don't have the proper mindset. Because, and this is really something that we all know. It's apparently it's very easy, but it's very difficult to apply. We can actually achieve anything that we put our mind to, right? But the thing is, sometimes our mind is not in the right state. Our mind is not, we want something, but our mind is not focused on that thing that we want. So we have to direct our mind to focus on, example, having the success in this digital business because you want a certain goal, which could be maybe you want to quit your 9 to 5, you want to cut your hours from your full-time job, or you want to help your family back home. There are so many things that you can possibly do having success with this business. But one thing is saying, yes, I want, but then the other thing is working towards that, but with the mind in the right state, right? So this business helps everybody that comes to this business direct their mind exactly to the goals that they want, because maybe my goals are not the same as yours, right? And that's okay, because everybody is different, and everybody wants to do different things with their life and has different goals. But it's like anything, and I always compare it to when you start a career. You start your career, you go to your first day of school or classes. You're not thinking, I'm not going to graduate. You're there with your mind set up in the objective, in your goal, that you're going to graduate from, I don't know, maybe 3 years or 4 years from that date.
Yes.
But not necessarily when you start a business, right? Because you have a lot of doubts. I had a lot of self-doubts when I started, because having no experience whatsoever on anything other than just working corporate and in construction, I had no other knowledge. So I had a lot of doubts. The first thing was, am I going to be able to do this? Right? I had not no prior experience, but with the training that we have, the proper training, the proper mindset, and the proper guidance, from our coaches, our mentors, you can do it. Anybody can do it.
Yeah, great. So, Julieta, before we end, would you tell the audience the most important thing that you feel that would work for them to join this business?
Yes. Well, first of all, is wanting something different, and this comes right because I was listening this week to an audiobook, and this was an interview that somebody had done. I don't remember the name of the person, was Dan something. Dan, and I don't remember the last name. It was a weird last name, like German or something like that. He was interviewing Bob Proctor. And this interview became a book because it's like 5 hours long. So it's like if you're reading a book. But it is so good. And many things that I heard on that book, I had already heard him say in his books that he has, and I have read them all. But I don't know, this time it's something resonated different with me. And what he said is, it's not true that people resist change, right? Sometimes we always say, okay, people don't like change, people resist change. No, it's not true that people resist change. People resist being changed by somebody else, right? And this is because we can, and where I get this is that we talk about this business. And one of the reasons why we don't bother our friends and family with this business, like telling them about it and how good it is, and you should come and join me and blah, blah, is because when you talk to somebody, you don't know if that person is ready to change. So you are trying to change it because you know that what you offer is good, but they don't need it at that moment. Right? If I would have seen this business maybe when I arrived in Canada, maybe I would have not been interested because at that moment my head was somewhere else.
Yes.
Right? So people don't like to be changed. They don't, not that they don't resist change, they don't like to be changed. But when they realize they need the change, that's when they're gonna take the move. That's when they're gonna make the move and take action. So my advice for your question is be aware whenever that situation comes to you and that you are going to click in your head and you're going to say, okay, I need something different. This is not working out for me. Take the advantage of this business. Connect with Nandani. She is going to guide you through the next steps. It's very simple. Register on her website. It's the first step. And then she's going to make sure that, you get delivered the information for you to be able to watch a webinar live or, well, for you guys, it's probably pretty late in India. The lives, I don't think you can watch the live session, right? When does it fall?
No, they'll be watching the live session.
You watch the live session? Okay, because sometimes it's 2 o'clock or 3 o'clock in the morning for some countries. So, but anyway, maybe you're not available, maybe you're working. So if you're not available, make sure you watch the replay and connect with her. And from there, you're going to take advantage of our the 30-day risk-free trial, so that way you can answer all your questions. You're going to be able to take an informed decision based on everything that you're going to have available for you, to see if this business is a fit for you. And yes, and don't doubt yourself, because not many, all of them, all of the doubts I had in my head were more here than what really happened when I started this business. I had all the help I needed. I have an amazing training platform that I can jump in any time of the day, anytime I am available. The training is available for us 24/7, no matter where you are, if you are in your phone or in your computer, or if you're, I don't know, I sometimes work on my lunch breaks in the evening. Anytime that you're available, you can jump in the training site. And also we're upgrading it on a weekly basis, because social media evolves a lot and very fast. So we cannot just stay still. We need to move to stay on top of the game. And you're going to be provided with an amazing system that's going to help you a lot.
Thank you so much, Julieta. That was so well said. So
You're
yes,
welcome.
I know a lot of people do watch the live session, which is at 5:30 a.m. on Tuesdays and Thursdays. However, if you can't watch the whole session, you can watch it in bits and pieces. A lot of people do. That's what I did. I watched it once, like through, and then I sat with a notepad and pen and watched it in, piecemeal. So, Julieta, thank you so much. I love the way you've explained everything. It's
You're
so
welcome.
clear, and in such a gentle and lovely manner. And I look forward to actually meeting you someday.
Yes, absolutely. That's another great thing, right?
Yeah.
That's another benefit of this business. We get to meet people from everywhere.
Yeah. Yeah, it really is. I feel so blessed to have met you and to be speaking to you today. And thank you so much. And bye, everybody.
You're welcome.
The link for the website will be in the text